So would you welcome Mr. Hayes? Come on up, Don. Come and join me. So glad you could be able to be here with us, and we're so happy for Christina. A little bit about your side of the story, what you went through, and how the Lord has brought you here to this day for this beautiful occasion.
Well, I must say that like all the rest of us, Chris was born a sinner. But as the choir pointed out in the first piece, we were redeemed. That term redeemed comes from the slave trade. We were slaves to sin. Jesus' death on the cross set us free. But the redeemed slave now has a choice to make. Who am I going to serve? Chris made that choice. She may not have realized she made that choice, but her choice was self. And as she served herself, we had problems in there, but wasn't too bad until about 10, 12 years ago, she had a surgery. And she was given some prescription drugs to help with the pain. And she found that those prescription drugs not only helped with the physical pain, they helped with the emotional pain. They became a crutch. Just a crutch. She still serves self. But over time, those drugs took control. It came to the point where Mom's cell phone was never unplugged because we didn't know what news we might receive, and she didn't know how many calls she might have to make. There was a lot of prayer, but that didn't seem to change anything at the time. However, God's working back there in the background. Chris was in rehab, I think, 6 times before our friend Francie, who is a volunteer at the ranch, kept working with her and finally convinced her that she needed to be at the Home of Hope. And then Francie helped get her into the Home of Hope. At the Home of Hope, she was taken away from all of the extraneous stuff. She had to fit in the program. There was work to do, there was lessons to do, but above all, there was a reintroduction to the one who redeemed her.
Amen. I'm so thankful.
I have more to say.
Well, we'll let you.
I think you have another question for me. So.
I love that when parents have a lot to say. Amen. They love her. They love her so much. And to see her sitting here today, what does that mean to you? Just a little bit of that reflection.
Okay, that reflection means to me, she's been out for almost 3 months now. We've watched her. She appears to have chosen the right master this time. We are so pleased with that, but understand, we've gone through 10 to 12 years of this. We don't take it for granted. When she comes home late, we worry. There are just times that until she's home and we know that she's still there, that we worry. I understand from parents whose kids have gotten through this that eventually dies down. But as with Chris, each one of us every morning has a choice to make. Who do we serve today? And I challenge all of you graduates, and I challenge everybody else out here. When you have that choice to make when you get up in the morning, choose with Joshua, me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
Christina, come on up. Come on up. I want to just introduce Christina and her dad. Isn't that beautiful? And I can understand the waiting until she gets home, and that's okay, And to the family members and the friends, We love you for that prayer that you prayed many, many times for Christina to have this moment in her life. Let's give another hand. Isn't that beautiful? Praise God. Thank you.